Hi there and welcome to the Receive Therapies channel. If you like today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to be notified about future content and videos we put out each and every week, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that bell icon. In today's video, I want to show you a short and sweet yet juicy and effective stretch for the levator scapula. It's a muscle that comes to about midway on the neck, connects to the inner portion of the scapula or the shoulder blade, and controls kind of the upward downward motion of the scapula of the shoulder blade. It's a muscle that's really affected by any kind of forward looking down. So any kind of forward positioning of the head, we're looking down, we're texting, we're typing, we're scrolling, kind of doing that thing. Sometimes even there's just a tendency for us to get in that pattern as we're sleeping. If there's like a really thick pillow or something that we're using, kind of pushing that cervical spine, that neck forward. This is a muscle that can get a little bit exhausted, can get a little fatigued. And so it's a really good muscle to work after those activities that I just mentioned. Things like driving, again, anything that kind of has you looking sort of forward and down, sort of in that motion with the neck, kind of forward and down. So how we're going to stretch that out is you're going to take, like in this case, this is my left shoulder, and I'm taking my left hand and I'm just kind of with 10% of pressure, maybe 15, just kind of pushing that down. So automatically I am resetting my shoulders, which for me have a tendency to kind of ride high. So I'm pushing this down. So already I can feel just a really, really mild stretch and just feels spacious, right? Just creating a little space there. Then I'm going to look towards my opposite shoulder. So again, hand on the left in this case, and then I'll be looking over to my right. So kind of coming at a diagonal viewpoint here. I'm going to take my right hand, place it kind of above the ear, sort of side of the head, and again, applying pretty light pressure. So this is like 10, 15%, sort of the weight of my arm coming on there. I'm going to look away from the camera so that I'm doing this correctly and safely for myself as I'm demonstrating. But this is what this stretch is going to look like. I'm looking again. Hand is on top of the opposite shoulder. In this case, it is my left. I'm looking over to my right. I've kind of got a diagonal viewpoint. I'm going to go ahead and look down towards the ground. Taking this right hand, I'm going to apply some pressure to the side of the head, about 10 to 15%, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that pressure now. So we have this left shoulder coming down to the left. I've got the right hand coming down to the right, and the head is following suit. So you can see how that, even in the camera viewpoint here, is a really open, really spacious, and really effective stretch. I'm going to hold this from anywhere from 5 to 20 seconds. I'm going to come back to neutral, so this would be center. Maybe get a little movement in the shoulders there. And already I can feel a big difference. And so just going to apply the same technique, it's just the opposite side. So in this case, I've got the right hand on top of the right shoulder. I'm going to pull that down. Go ahead and look over to the left. I have that diagonal viewpoint, kind of looking down towards the ground. I'm going to take that left hand to the side of the head, apply 10 to 15% of pressure, and boom, getting into the stretch. And again, anywhere from a 5-second to 20-second hold. You could certainly go less than that. You could certainly go more. I just find that's a nice range to allow some effectiveness, and also that gives the body the opportunity to really kind of respond. You know, kind of creating a pattern interrupt as far as like the postural patterning and positioning. So we want to give the body and brain time to kind of work harmoniously and sort of sync up with any changes in the body, giving the body a minute to kind of reset. And now I'm going to let that go and come back to neutral. Give my shoulders a little shrug, maybe a little ear to shoulder movement, just to allow that to stretch out. And that's the stretch for the levator scapula. Again, if you liked today's video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you would like to be notified of new content and videos we put out each and every week, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that bell icon. Somewhere in the description box, you should see www.receivedtherapies.com. On that website, you can find out more information on my practice as well as offering and services that I have available. www.receivedtherapies.com. Until next time, take care and be really well.